All right, I'm excited about this one, guys. This is probably my favorite deck since the expansion has started. I worked on this a little bit if when the expansion first dropped, but I couldn't quite get it where I wanted it to be. And I haven't changed it much since then. Just some little alterations here and there. I finally got the streak I was looking for with it, and it's really, really good. Basically, where you see Shrine Conscription go with other decks is they move towards their inevitability, and their inevitability comes in the form of something like Fervor or Commander for the yellow decks, or Journey, or Flesh Atronach and Charge stuff. We don't really do that. We can do the Flesh Atronach thing, but I don't think we do it as well as Telvanni, so I don't think it's worth trying that. Where I think maybe Conscription in blue can kind of change its tune a little bit is with items. This is based off a build from Turquoise Link, which was a Dagoth list. We switched it over to Covenant. And so your end game is not linear where you're going directly towards the Fervor or the Journey. You're just moving through your deck in Conscription and Shrine. You kind of always need to be thinking about how you're going to win the game. And how you're going to win the game is usually going to come in the form of items. Now, there's two major items here to look at. Mentor's Ring, late game after you get a Conscription, or if you've played a Wisp Mother, giving ward to everything with Mentor's Ring is the big thing, because that's going to prevent Ice Storm from clearing their board, and then you can start to get damage on your opponent. Even if your opponent is a control deck and can do some removing themselves, you still have the option to push a lot of damage if they can't get their AoE clear. The other one is Sentinel Battle Mace, where you start storing things up, maybe activate things that can't attack normally, like the Crucible Blacksmith and the one of Spider Worker we have for the Conscription. Maybe activate those, or maybe just use that to push damage, or maybe use that to try and pressure down Ebonheart opponents when they can't really deal with wards and stuff like that. So you have the Conscription and the Shrines to move through your deck, but your end game you're gonna need to work on it. You're gonna need to get chip damage. You're going to need to try and figure out what your opponent might be able to do to answer a board state, and then use all the tools at your disposal to come up with a board state that they can't answer. And it's a really, really fun play style. You don't get a lot of control decks that aren't super linear these days. This is one of them. I really recommend this giving a try if you enjoy like navigating late games in interesting ways. How can you kill a god? Frankie, come on. What a grand and intoxicating innocence. Yeah, I like him. Redder and Trend store control, but he's at 106 and control Redder and is bad, so I'm gonna guess this is aggro.
Training is over. It's time to act. I slay the unworthy. You can't defeat me.
I smell
That was
the
surprising.
stench of the living.
I will keep Sotha Sill's people alive.
More guards are fine. 3 mana 4/4 guards fine. Control. Yeah, it looks like control now. Maybe just aggro with executes. Apparently it's control.
I know a shortcut.
Well, we got more ramping.
Clear up. You fight like a child.
Wrong place for a midnight stroll.
Think that to play around in Fervor.
They will not get past me.
One shot.
He's
You can't defeat me.
Wrong place for a midnight
he's maybe forgetting about a card. The old 5 for 1. Okay. Oh, then what a deck. Just play all of the aggro cards.
The hisp shall heal you.
Nice try. Care to go again?
Both curious and intrigued. It's just the standard, like, Conscription Veteran list where they don't play any mid game.
Should help.
They just play all of the aggro cards and then Conscription. ahead and pull the value one, because we know this is a value game now. I know it's a little bit chunkier. I don't mind taking a little bit more damage here, because we have Barrowstalker Mentor's Ring, so...
Roots of the haste.
I'm just gonna play that out. I don't know if Wismother's gonna get a ton of value right now with this hand. Let's just take the 4, eat the hard removal.
Chimeric spirit of the sky, guide us.
Reach for that.
Zooth.
We must protect our stronghold.
Just want to shambles. This plays a little bit into Cradle Crush, but Cradle Crush is his last card. I'm not unhappy.
Soldiers, form up.
Commander.
To the tribunal's lackeys.
Goes hard. Just value him. Oh.
I smell the stench of the living. Stench of the living.
Roots of the haste. Watch yourself. Careful there, friend. By the 8th, they will meet their makers.
Ooh, it's a good rapid shot.
Close the formation. This should help you.
Not the Daggerfall. Hit the Wismother. I'm definitely gonna use this Wismother for shit. Fuck you.
I will have your head. Watch yourself. Careful there, friend. Gall and pox.
Gotcha.
Wrong place for a midnight
Right.
stroll.
Have fun with that board.
Zooth.
We appear to have gotten him. Yeah, no. Well, the red you wouldn't have done anything because everything had ward. Is Menace Ring on ward best win condition? Probably the most frequent win condition for this deck. Yeah. I don't know about best. Prook doesn't really play control. He plays memes.
Greetings.
Welcome, friend.
I slay the unworthy. Let's take care of business, shall we? Should have been more worthy. By the fires of oblivion.
Okay.
Should have been more worthy.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Careful there, friend.
Third time's the charm.
Should have been more worthy.
That's a big boy.
Face me, you dog.
They all went on the shambles, so these are all actions. So he is actually just on straight control. Wraith is pretty fun.
Name it. I'll forge it.
Come on, another battle myth. Alright. He's on just a straight up hate deck.
Time to test my mettle.
For the Emperor.
You'll not be rid of me that easily.
Time to test my mettle.
Jesus. He is actually just on a straight up hate deck.
Praise to Namira, whose fears the ancient darkness.
Well, let's see if he's got the edict here. If he has the edict, then I think we lose. Alright.
Speak, citizen.
Six sucks to play against so much more than Emnhart. In some ways, but it's also a much worse deck, so it's like... He's even going as far as Mummifies. Holy hell, man. Crossbow.
Name it. I'll forge it.
Can't find the conscription. See if he has another cast. Shrine. Shrine's fine. We don't expect we are ever gonna stick it anyway. Actually dangerous. We shouldn't have done that, because we know he's running,
Time to test my mettle.
Death Priest. There's no, he's not running Death Priest.
Name it. I'll forge it.
Last two items in the deck.
I slay the unworthy.
I will not be on the wrong side of history.
Grabs an item from the deck. Your item. Rest. Mighty Conjuring. Mighty Conjuring's in your deck? Why is Mighty Conjuring in your deck?
Time to test my mettle.
Should have been more worthy.
Unbreaker? Oh, good call. Good call. You would have played it there.
Should have been more worthy.
5 and 8, they will meet their makers.
going so far is the rest. That was a very good draw there. You just tried to kill him over 2 turns. 3, 6, 10, 18, 21, 22, 26. Pretty fine with that. It's a big risk leaving this up though. I think I want to go.
Should have been more worthy.
Oh.
Gall and pox.
I'll try to draw their fire.
I have many important things on my mind.
Just gonna slowly burst him down.
I'll teach you.
Hardly a shot. I'll try to draw their fire.
I will prepare something special for them.
Smell the stench of the living.
And now we maybe change up a little bit. It's gonna go here.
We must protect our stronghold.
Should have been more worthy. Hardly a chance.
Not really care if I could see him.
With our Lord.
Get to kill that at least. Gonna get some heal out of it though, so we're gonna have to grind him. Oh, that's actually fine. That's very. Why is my channel the only safe one?
Should have been more worthy.
They're in my sights.
I have to push some damage this turn.
Time to test my mettle.
He's only got 1 card. Hopefully it's not a Dawn's Wrath. If it is, I think we lose.
Witness the power of undeath.
Well, steel is not enough. We gotta go for the RNG too.
Name it. I'll forge it.
We shouldn't have any other items. We're 2 off lethal.
Well fought.
Want to do this for bolt reasons.
They're in my sights.
Time to test
Got
my
him.
mettle.
Woo! Facing down a super anti-control version, we were able to take it down. That feels good.